Oh, Taurus, he's so fine. He's so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Taurus. Hey, Taurus. What's up, my beautiful Taurus? I love you and I miss you. It is your girl, Empress Dom, back with another banger. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe to the channel. Y'all know what the fuck going on, Taurus. I hope that you guys are doing well. All right, so with all the transits going on, it is Wednesday, August the 12th, 2:33 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, so with Saturn in retrograde, this is all about emotional balance, home life, family, letting go of emotional baggage. And I literally just said that for Earth signs this morning for a horoscope. All right. Um, I do feel like your home life, your family life could be impacted at this time. Okay, you guys might even be moving, selling a home, buying a home, relocating to a whole nother location. I seen 111, having a new beginning. All right, Taurus, but let's get right into your reading and see what Spirit has to say to you today. The Yang, you're finding your people. You're finding your place. You've discovered your path. Yep. Ooh wee. And I feel like, ooh, but it won't be easy because listen, it's gonna cost you blood, sweat, and tears. There is no quick fix. There is no speed. It is going to take time to build the wealth, to build the abundance, the spiritual currency that you are looking for. But it can happen. Wishes do come true. Do you believe in miracles, Taurus? All right. I do feel like there's a beautiful lullaby that has not been complete. This crosses your mind at nighttime. Okay. Something could be over for now, but you'll be revisiting it in the near future. It's saying within the next year or so. Okay. A message will be coming through. All right. An emotional message at that, Taurus. Okay. So let's see what Spirit would like to tell you guys at this time. Weekly message for my beautiful Taurus. Ooh, you guys could be obsessing over something. You guys are literally obsessing over something with the devil card. Whatever it is that you're obsessing over, some emotions, okay, that you haven't been able to process. Okay, you could be obsessing over a Queen of Cups communication. You guys are obsessing over some type of communication that kind of makes you emotional. Okay, a Sagittarius, a Scorpio, a Capricorn could be involved. Okay. Let me see. High Priestess. Spirit wants you to respond from your higher self and avoid conflict. There's literally some emotional communication coming in that you guys kind of quietly knew. Okay, so it's showing me that you quietly knew something. Okay, um, hi, girls, come get Pluto. Okay, you knew this was coming. Okay, I feel like there's a need for something to be made right. Okay, or somebody wants to make something right with you. Could be a fire sign, could be a water sign. Some of you guys could be an earth sign. Okay, somebody has a strategy for making something right with you, and they are stressed out about it. Why? Because they're not sure they're going to get a victory with you because they don't know what you know. Okay, so Taurus, you could be very observant this week, okay? And I feel like people are scared to approach you or to talk too much or address anything because they don't know what you know or how you're coming. Okay? You got somebody that literally wants to make amends with you. They're very passionate about you. They're literally in love with you, but they're not sure how you're going to receive the communication. All right, because there's a lot of stress around this situation. Why? Because they were focused on something else when they should have been focused on this. So maybe they feel like they took too long to respond. The opportunity might have passed by. Okay, Nine of Cups, but somebody has hope. Okay, that there's some type of benefit to this situation. They could have been avoiding you because of financial issues, or they felt like it would be a loss. Okay, I don't know what this is. And it says it has to do with family. So some type of family issue will be resolved. But I do feel like it's a little too late for something to go the way that somebody wanted it to. Because when that opportunity was presented, they literally purposely missed the opportunity. Okay? So I do feel like in the next 3 months, this will come back around. So something that's playing out right now will be delayed. A final decision or judgment call will be made about this in the next 3 months. Okay? But for now, it's being neglected. Okay? Wow. For now, something's being neglected. Okay, Taurus, are you neglecting something? I feel like Taurus, you guys could be experiencing some type of grief. Okay, with a Queen of Pentacles. Why? You guys also could be having issues with finances. Okay, there could have been something exposed. You could have broke up with somebody because something was exposed. Okay, about this person while they're working. Mm. Maybe you found out that somebody didn't really let go of their past, or they could have been still dealing with a past person. Okay, and some information about that is going to be resurfacing this week. Okay, a Virgo, another Taurus could be involved, a Scorpio could be involved. Who we got? Capricorn, a Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Pisces, Gemini. Oh shit. Sagittarius. Okay. Wow. So, let's get the money messages for you this week, my beautiful Taurus. Money messages for my beautiful Taurus. Uh-uh. Put him in the cage. Uh-uh. Put him in the cage. Put him in the cage. Your entering flow state, lock in. Okay. A training will start soon. And put all your assets in a trust, Taurus. All right, so you guys are being advised to put your assets in a trust. Somebody could be trying to take something from you. That is a random message, not for all of you. Okay? Okay. What is the advice the spirit would like to give you guys when it comes to your finances? What advice would spirit like to give you when it comes to your finances? Spray it. Okay, there's an opportunity to collaborate. Okay, with a friend. Somebody's gonna put you on an opportunity. Okay, you could be getting hired. I see you guys going on an interview. Others of y'all could be collaborating with somebody that's putting you on a money move. All right, it's saying to take it easy. Stop the frivolous spending right now. Maybe you guys, listen, even if there's plenty, you need to be a little tighter with the budget. All right, is what this is saying for you guys right now, my beautiful Taurus. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the love messages for you guys, Taurus, at this time. Let's get into the love messages for Taurus. If you guys have made it this far in the video, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button, Taurus gang. I miss you guys so much. I love you, babes. You guys to book me for a personal, check me out at thebasepalace.org. All right, Taurus? So let's see. What's the tea when it comes to love for my beautiful Taurus? Soulmate. Okay, y'all are in the twin flame journey right now. Okay? You got a soul contract with somebody. All right? And there will be growth after a series of cycles. Okay? So I do feel like after a bunch of changes, heartache, could have been a little bit of blood, sweat, and tears, somebody is realizing that they were meant to meet you. Their perspective is literally changing on the connection. I do feel like there's been somebody competing the whole entire time for this person's attention. But they could have found out about you, Taurus, and they're seeing that, like, damn, you better than them. So whoever they've been dealing with or that's been competing for this person, they finally got their eyes on you. And honey, when I say the jealousy is real in this situation, okay? But you backed off. You throwing a towel as soon as you found out about somebody else because you're like, okay, this is toxic. Even though there's an attachment there, okay? And this person is upset, okay? They're afraid. Why are they afraid? Okay, that they lost you. They felt like you were the right person, but they were not ready for a commitment. So they were literally trying to play out another cycle before you figured it out, Taurus. Okay, is what this is telling me. They were trying to let some type of cycle play out before you figured it out. All right, and they ended up disappearing. This person and you could have been on and off. They could have friend zoned you, even started dating other people. And for a lot of you guys, there's been distance. Okay, this person has been at a distance. Okay, or you have distanced yourself from this person because of this energy. All right, I do feel like this person wants to propose to you. All right. Or there was a proposal. You and this person could have been married in a long-term commitment and you have heard about this. I do feel like this player's anxiety is at an all-time high because they were still mingling with an ex-lover. Okay. And I don't know if you cut them off, you broke up with them, you could have moved out of the house. Something's going on the home front with this situation. Let's see, Taurus. How does this person feel about you at this moment? How is this person feeling about you at this moment, Taurus? Eight of Wands. They would like to communicate with you. Okay. Seven of Pentacles, but they don't know what to say. Two of Pentacles, because they got caught slipping. They would like to communicate again, but they don't really know what to say. They kind of feel like they got caught slipping. Okay, with you. Three of Cups. Then they're reminiscing about the good times. They could even try to invite you out on a date. All right. I'm not going to lie. I don't see them letting go of this person, though. They're still working with this other person. They definitely could still be having sex with them. Then I'm not going to lie. Then this is a strong soul connection. Okay. Wow. This is a strong soul connection. This is somebody that Pluto. No. No. This is somebody that is basically treating this like an open relationship because they don't want to come up off of anybody. They want everybody. Okay, but they don't want you to be angry or feel a type of way about this, Taurus. All right, when they hold back, because I feel like at this point you already know some type of truth has came out. Okay, and you set a boundary with them, but I feel like instead of coming towards you to make something right, they hold back for a while and then they balance it out when they freaking feel like it. Wow. What's this person's next actions towards you? Page of Wands, they're going to come towards you randomly. So they're going to make an impulsive move towards you with the love offer, especially if they're at a distance. Okay? Because they got a family situation that's blocking them from being able to do what they want. All right. They do love you and they are going to try to have a reunion. But I'm not going to lie. They're going to ghost you for the Queen of Cups still. If they're married to them or indebted to them. All right. Or there's a Queen of Cups that's going to fight for this person. So it looks like, Taurus, there is somebody in your energy that's going to go back and forth. Let me see. What would Spirit likes to tell you about this person? I seen 1616. Somebody literally could be born on the 16th, the 12th. The Emperor card, this person, okay, they get money, they get a lot of attention. Yeah, this could be a baby mother or a baby father. All right. If you do have a kid from them or a family with them, they are going to stand on business with you. But I do feel like at the same time, you need to leave this out in the cold in order to get what you want from this person. You're going to have to leave this out in the cold. You might even have to block them and stop even communicating. Because the more you communicate, the more toxic this gets. You got the high priestess and the devil. Okay, so there could also be some spell work involved in this situation. There's literally somebody that's madly in love with this person that could literally be doing love spells or doing things to try to destroy the connection between the two of you guys. Okay. Damn. So let's see what the potential outcome with this situation will be, Taurus. Potential outcome with this situation. Before we do a quick you versus them, don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe. No eating in the room. All right, Taurus. Potential outcome between you and them. I do see a reunion. They want to be with you. They do want to see you. Okay. But I feel like they're going to try to attempt and it'll be a missed opportunity because by then you'll probably even live in a whole nother location. You'll be on a whole new timeline. You'll be have moved on. The emotional space is not there anymore. This will show up like unrequited love, honey. It's unrequited. You're going to literally ghost this person and go towards somebody new. Totally different. Wow. Okay. All right, guys. So with that being said, my beautiful Taurus, let's go ahead and get into the quick ye versus them. All the way from Aries to Pisces. If you are dealing with an Aries, what's the T? Ooh, they could be trying to ghost you. Damn, it's gonna be some disappointment that come with an Aries because they will literally try to ghost you. Okay. Ooh. If you're dealing with a Taurus, they're still in love with an ex-lover. They could be with you, but they are not gonna commit because they're holding an emotional space for a toxic soul tie. If you guys are dealing with a Gemini, okay, they could be very vague. Gemini is talking in riddles right now. They're not really meaning what they say or saying what they mean. Okay. If you guys are dealing with a Cancer, they want to be in a full-on relationship with you. Okay. Cancer is trying to commit to this, Taurus. If you guys are dealing with a Leo, ooh, divine timing. It's the right person, but the wrong time, or that's how they feel. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they're heartbroken about how things have turned out between the two of you. If you are dealing with a Libra, They working on their finances. They shouldn't even be dating for real. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, ooh, I feel like they want to make something right. They want to recover, okay, a situation. If you are dealing with a Sagittarius, they're gonna surrender to this connection and give you what you want. Some of y'all, they will let you go. Okay, they're gonna let this go. If you guys are dealing with a Capricorn, I feel like they're gonna date you. Mm-hmm. You and Capricorn will be getting a little more serious, Taurus. If you guys are dealing with an Aquarius, they're indecisive about what they want from this connection. And last but not least, if you're dealing with a Pisces, they want to express some type of truth. Pisces got a confession. Okay. And how are you showing up in love this week, Taurus? Like a soulmate? Okay, you're going to be shocked by who's still thinking of you. Okay, that you thought it was over with. And I love you guys. Until next time, Taurus. Bye.